Okay, my beautiful friends. Yes, it is me. It is me yet again, Gregory Mannarino. This is my lovely, and I'm in a fantastic mood right now. I cannot tell you how good of a mood I am in right now. I got what I wanted in this market. I've been explaining this needed to happen outwardly right here on my lovely blog over the past several days, and we got it. So I'm just as happy can be. It's really the truth. Did I say the date? Yeah, post-market wrap-up, June 11th, 2020. Let us converse, you and me. I'm in a giddy mood. I'm telling you, I'm in a giddy mood. I love this. I love when things go the way I want them to go. And honestly, you got people right now panicking. Stocks fell. You mean they don't always go straight up? Yeah, exactly. I mean, we've gone straight up for months, okay? So this market fell, what, almost 1,900 points, and now that's it? It's the big one? Really? No, not at all. You know, let's just talk about this. Remember yesterday? We heard from Yellowstone. Yellowstone, Fed Chair Jay Powell, he said, and I quote, "The Fed has large, powerful tools, and they're ready to use that large, powerful tool." Oh yeah. Personally, and I posted this earlier, I think Yellowstone spends a lot of time in peep show booths, getting his jollies a little bit here and there. He looks like the type. I mean, come on, I don't really know what the type is, but if I had to pick what someone would look like who spends a lot of time like in a peep show booth, it would be Yellowstone himself with his little demeanor. "Oh yes, and I'm going to read this scripted answer for you because it's all fake and you're not supposed to know it's all fake." It's freaking fake, people. Oh my God, it's so fake. All right, so look, we heard from a few other lovely people today. How about Larry Kudlow, who's out praising the Federal Reserve? Yeah, they're going to pump us with more debt. They're going to buy more treasuries, mortgage-backed securities. They're going to use that tool. I think Kudlow likes the tool. I think he's been acquainted with that tool in more ways than one. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah. And then we got the good cop, bad cop routine yet again. We got President Trump out firing salvos at the Fed. We need those negative rates, people. But yet, I am still waiting for our illustrious president to explain to the middle class how negative rates are going to help them. Negative rates are going to be great for people like me. Rich people, we're going to do fantastic. Negative rates are going to destroy the middle class. That's what he really wants to do. You think he's on your side? You think any of these clowns are on your side? Democrats, Republicans? Hell no. Not in any way, shape, or form. But you can't make this stuff up. It's impossible. Let me ask you, what is the common thread? There is one common thread between President Trump, Steve Mnuchin, and the Federal Reserve. What do you think that common thread is? Think for a second. I'm going to tell you. All three, the President Donald Trump, Steve Mnuchin, the lovely, very dapper Treasury Secretary, okay, and of course Jay Powell and the other Fed presidents, their common thread is very simple. They want more debt issuance and more asset acquisition. They're all on the same team. So forget the charade that the president has been playing and Mnuchin has been playing and the Federal Reserve. This is all so the Fed can do what they've been doing. Buy assets, issue loans, more debt to finish their final freaking solution. You know what I'm talking about. So there's the common thread between all three. It should be in your face. because they're all saying the same thing. President wants negative rates. You got Mnuchin talking about another $1 trillion in stimulus this month. And then you got the Fed. We got the cash. How much do you need, you freak? Yeah, that's exactly what's going on here, people. So again, let's go back to this market that people are running around here like they don't know what's going on. Okay? We've had this market go straight up for months. So we're supposed to freak the freak out because the market did what it's supposed to do, maybe pull back a little bit, pull some profit here? Come on, people. I mean, it's just too much. This is what most people need to stay out of this market. They don't know how it works. They don't understand central banking. They don't see what's going on in their face. It's too incredible. And you still got these people out here saying, oh, we're going to bankrupt the Fed. Yeah, more debt's great. We're going to bankrupt the Fed. Duh! I mean, I can't give you a big enough duh! Okay? You can't bankrupt the Fed. They endless digital printing, and that's just what they want to do. They want to issue more debt. So when you have, again, people like Steve Mnuchin, people like the president saying more stimulus, more debt, negative rates, this is what they will do. The Fed, yeah. That's what they do. Okay, whatever YouTube channels are pushing the opposite of that, saying we're going to bankrupt the Fed. Duh! They have no clue as to what it means for the Federal Reserve. They want to issue more debt, much more than they've issued already, and every excuse you can dream about, think about, or foam at the mouth over is going to be used to make that happen. I can't believe people are still stuck in this delusion. It's just too much because they don't understand central banking. They don't understand why the Federal Reserve was created in the first place, to do what they're doing now. I was hoping some people were going to fall out of it, but they haven't. Some people are still locked into it because they can't disengage their brain, or they can't engage their brain and think for a split second. They just got to be spoken to, and they believe. I believe. I'm a little zany today. Again, I wanted this to happen. I've welcomed this thing that we saw today. And I don't even give a damn if the market sells off tomorrow too. Keep that in mind. Markets always overreact. And what does that mean? That presents opportunity. Period. The end. Look, just remember this too. Before I move forward. They gotta make you afraid of something, okay? It was the coronavirus, this freaking scamdemic of epic proportions. That's all this was, a scamdemic. And yes, I keep getting hate mail about my term scamdemic. It's a scamdemic. If you don't like it, well, then I don't know what to tell you. Then you've been brainwashed, okay? They shut down the global economy via this mechanism to kill the money velocity, to allow the Fed to do what they're doing right now and the other central banks, okay? That's the fact behind this entire thing. But again, so they shove out this scamdemic on everyone, get everybody afraid, put you in their house. Then we got these riots, make you afraid of the riots. They tried to make you afraid of the murder hornet. That didn't work out too well. And now they're trying to make you afraid of a resurgence of this coronavirus so they can give you a vaccine or some other nonsensical thing. You must be controlled. You understand? You're nothing but a means to an end here. And if they can control your mind via the mechanism of fear, because it's worked since the earth was created, okay, since humankind has existed, making people afraid of things makes them robots. They're programmable at that point. You program whatever you want into them, make them afraid, and then you start putting those suggestions in there that they bleed out across the mainstream financial channels, out of the mouths of our politicians and everyone else, to try to make you believe things that are just so fake. It's just like this market. It's too much. All right, so let's talk about a few other assets here. Cryptocurrencies got hit today. Silver finished in the negative. Gold slightly positive. 10-year yield plunged. We're down to 0.66. Again, it's the same repetitive story. And this is why everyone was writing to me, Greg, when are you going to enter those core positions? I have no intention of entering a core position. I'm doing too well in this market right now. And let's talk about that real quick. For you lions out here that have been following my newsletter, there's a link in the description of this video. The positions that we are currently in, we took a fractional loss today. We were up most of the day. Then we took a fractional loss by the end of the day, and we've ripped the face off this market. Every position that I have closed, that I've publicly put out, when I bought and when I sold, not one loss. Not one. You think I'm pulling that out of a hat? Look, I'm no smarter than anybody else, but I know what's going on. I'm wide awake. I know the game. I know how they're going to play it. And now, this the first sign that the market falls because the president can't stop looking at ticker symbols. I heard he's got a ticker tape in his office or whatever the heck it is. The man is fixated on the market. The day it falls 1,800 points, whatever it fell today, negative rates. We need them now. We need those negative rates. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. It's insane. You can't do it. But that's where we're at. Never seen a president, never in my life, and I'm an old guy, more obsessed with the stock market than this guy. Why? Because his friends may lose some money. He might lose some money. I don't know what his problem is here. All we do know is the middle class is being decimated on an epic scale, but this is the plan. To bankrupt the Fed while we kill the middle class. You know that because there's some YouTube channels here that are deluded and delusional, that are trying to convince you that that's what's happening. You can't be more dumb if you believe that narrative. You understand? Look, I'm out here. I think this video has been awfully important. I'm going to ask you to share this video, get it out there, and anyway, let's watch the game. That's all this is. It's a game. And that game involves some kind of psyop, okay, that is being fed to you, to many of you. And I know you don't buy it if you follow this blog. The people here, all of you that follow my work, are so far ahead of the curve, are so extremely in tune with what's going on, that, I mean, it's just unbelievable. It really is. It really is. But again, there's always going to be those on the other side that are just so out there. They can't walk and chew gum at the same time. They've been programmed. They've been fed garbage. And I feel bad for these people. I wish they would come over to the winning side. All right? Love you a lot. See you in the morning.